What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show for March 3rd, 2017. That's right, Nintendo Switch Day. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
I'm sorry, Greg, I don't know who you're talking about.
So this is always the problem with how we do all of our content here. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves, and we make things, and then Nick forgets because he's old.
No, I don't forget. I just want
He forgets that
the respect that I have so rightfully earned through my hard work, my training, my perseverance, and my extreme acumen when it comes to video gaming. Okay?
He's not wrong this time.
I am the champion.
He chose yoga.
You will call me the champion. You will refer to me as either champion, Lord our Savior, or champ for short, if you don't feel like saying all of the syllables.
Shit,
Now here's the problem. Wednesday, Nick comes in here, sits down like the punk-ass bitch he is. And I put on the Kinda Funny Nintendo World Championship. And I say, I am the champion. No one has ever been able to step up and battle me, to actually challenge me. So I'm gonna start making challenges like the hardcore belt put online anywhere. I say, Nick, do you wanna play me? You say, yeah. We put on 1-2
Actually,
switch.
I'm pretty sure I said no.
We put on
You
1-2
just put the
switch.
thing in my hand.
I said you get to pick the game. You pick the yoga game. You beat me for the belt. Fair and square. Fair and square. No one's arguing that. But then you said you'd give me a rematch on Thursday. Then I show up to do the show on Thursday. Lo and behold, you did some backroom dealing. You did the show with Tim.
It just ended up being, it was going to be a long day for me. I needed to conserve some energy for our Logan review, our Reacts, which is now live. You guys can go check
Go
that
watch
out.
it. We'll promo it.
So, look, man, I mean, this is strategy. This is just what happens, you know?
Well, you're here now.
When Mike Tyson,
you're here now. The big man's here. Let me start loosening up. Come on.
The thing about it is this, though. The belt is not here, unfortunately.
What the fuck?
The belt is out for cleaning. It had some schmutz on it. And as you know, with Nintendo World Championship rules, the belt and the champion have to be in the same room at the same time for it to be contested.
Sure, yeah, no, 100%.
Okay? That is unfortunate. We're just getting it back in right now. The belt will be back here on Monday. Certainly before PAX East. If not before PAX East, at least a little bit after PAX East, the belt will be back.
You're the biggest son of a bitch I've ever met. We're not doing this show next week. God damn it. God damn it, Nick. Sorry, God damn it, Lord and Savior.
Thank you. I'm noticing my hair, Kevin, can you do the one?
Yeah.
I got it cut this morning.
Yeah.
It is especially shellacked.
It's definitely got some. It's got
like a
one of those rock
soft bar.
ledges.
I think I'm just gonna mess it up a little bit.
Let me mess it up.
Pull it down a little bit here, because I feel like it needs to just have a little bit more of a hang. There you go. That's better. The guy that does my hair, I think, is pretty stoned, but he's very, very
Hot.
good at what he does.
Attractive.
Yeah, dude. All the girls in the place love him
Oh,
because like he's
good.
leaving, and I had to break the news. I guess he gave it to me to break the news to the front desk girls.
Oh, no.
And I was like, yeah, I guess he's going into Santa Cruz, and they're like, he's leaving. And I was like, is that
no,
bad?
they
They're like,
can't
that's
do it.
very bad.
Yeah.
And
Are
I
you
was
still
like,
gonna go to that barbershop now?
Yeah, I have
still
another guy that I go to. I go back and I have two really strong guys there. This guy I like because he does the fade a little bit better. The other guy I like because he does the beard better. So that's 6 to 1, half dozen the other.
Now here's what I'm gonna do, champ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you out. You're doing this thing where you roll the sleeves, but
Yeah,
this
can you
one's
get that one?
getting loose
Thank
on you.
you.
This one's getting real loose on you.
Also, I haven't done arms in forever, so it's like useless to roll the string.
What do you mean? You look at how great it looks.
Yeah. All right, get it.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. In between those two segments, I reach in the internet, grab a video game, toss it out to one of you. It's easy to win. Be in the chat like you are right now. Or if you're watching on YouTube or a podcast service around the globe, as you now can, since the show goes up later as a podcast and a YouTube video, you can win by being a Twitch sub, which is free if you're an Amazon Prime sub. You can give us your Twitch Prime sub. Or supporting us on patreon.com/kindafunny or kindafunnygames.
A lot of people are saying in the chat that they're wondering how long my unprecedented reign as champion can go on for, because they say I am, quote, avoiding matches. That is not what is happening here. Okay, that is fake news. What is happening here is the belt is out for some alterations and for some cleaning, and it will be back within 1 to 2 months. Okay, but in that time, it's unfortunate. We can play, it just won't count as an official.
Sure, of course.
Kind of funny Nintendo World Championship. It just won't count, unfortunately.
I see what you're
This
doing.
is not I didn't write these rules.
This is you're playing the.
In fact, point of clarification: nobody wrote these rules.
Right. Well, we're kind of making them as we go. Like,
so
here's the only upsetting thing about it.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to put me in the frame of the camera, Kevin, while I talk would be awesome.
I know it's.
Here's
that's
the
champ. They call
problem.
that the champ cam. Give me the champ cam one more time, Kev.
If you want to give him champ cam and put me as a lower third, I'm fine with that.
for the rest of the episode.
That's how it's got to be. That's how it's got to be. I understand. My only problem now is that clearly you've done it. I've had this struggling federation, the Kind of Funny Nintendo World Championship forever,
Right.
and all I've had is some fucking jobber named Tim Gettys. Thank you very much.
Kevin, a little smaller, please. A little
Jesus.
smaller, please. A little smaller, please, Kevin.
All I've
Kevin,
ever
a little
had is
smaller.
this jobber Tim Gettys
Kevin, how
to
small
fight
can
against.
you go on that? There it is. That's great right there. Thank you. No, get out of it. Get out of the way. Sorry, I apologize.
All I've
Continue,
had
sir,
is
who
this
is
jobber
lost,
Tim
whose name I
Gettys.
can't remember.
We've been going down. It's no one's ever cared. It's been a bloodbath. I fucking work him over every time
You
and just
destroyed
destroy him.
You destroyed him.
When you won, I thought the gimmick, the angle we were going to take is that we're united in our hate for Tim and we would mock him for being the shortest Kind of Funny Nintendo World Champion of all time.
Fair enough.
But now you flipped it. Now you flipped it. Now you are asking for the real deal Holyfield here. You are an angry little man and I'm going to have to take you down.
If I can somehow keep this belt until Kind of Funny Live 3, then we can have a showdown. But that's a little ways away. June 3rd.
My question is,
yeah.
will you be a man and accept the challenge right now for PAX East at the panel? 8:30 in the Dragon.
Absolutely not.
God
I cannot
damn it!
commit to that. I cannot. I will say this. Maybe. If the belt is back from cleaning by then, and if the alterations that I've done to the belt, if it fits me, then yeah, we can go. Because
Oh, that's what you're doing? That's the alteration? You're letting the belt out all the way so us grown men can actually wear it because we're far too
I
huge?
put it on yesterday. I was like, ooh, almost. You're like, does that fit you? And you're like, no.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
it's
it
like
doesn't
made for
fit
like a
me at all.
10-year-old.
Yeah,
That's what I
it's
think it gets.
definitely a toy belt.
Yeah.
It's a toy belt. All right, fine. I accept the challenge, PAX.
East.
East.
I'm not 2017 Dragonfly Theater, 8:30 p.m.
PM, okay.
All right, there we go. I'm going to be drunk, so it'll all work
fair.
out just
That's
fine. Now here's my next question as the show continues.
You have to remind me to be
Colin,
involved.
come here for a second.
Come here, you beautiful son of a bitch.
Come here, you
Colin's like
beautiful
this
bastard.
ethereal being that just comes into our life,
Yeah.
does these amazing interviews, and then just
Yeah,
leaves.
That's what he does. We got him on the hook though today. He's got one in the afternoon too, so he can't get away. Come here. Come here.
Where you been on my life?
Come on. Come here. How you been?
Give him a hug.
Come here.
Give him a fucking
Come here.
hug.
That's what I like to see.
Why you keeping all the
Kids
hugs
miss
for
you out there.
yourself?
They miss you out there. Now here's what I heard. I heard a rumor today.
Yeah.
You fucking sexy Italian sausage. You know what I'm saying?
got
You
the
Irish
abs, got
potato.
those abs.
You
You know what I mean?
You're right.
What I heard was, no, come on, let's stay on camera. Don't be running away from it. What I heard today is that your Switch pre-order isn't coming today. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Do you
apparently tomorrow.
Do you want mine?
No, it's okay. I think it'll come to the office tomorrow or something.
Well, I hope so, but I mean, I just want. What if we're not here? I mean, we're here for the photo shoot thing.
No, it's not. I mean.
Okay, I'm just trying to help you.
I still have to get through the side quest I didn't do in Horizon, and we got Wildlands, so I'll just play that.
All right, give me a handshake there.
Thank you.
It's
I
always good to see
appreciate
you.
you.
I love
was
it.
gonna order beeps in a little while. If anyone's interested.
I promised Kevin a pizza today. Can we sway you to pizza?
What kind of pizza?
Any kind you want.
I want a
Is this a
crisp.
good place for me to stand?
Yeah, I want some crispy
That's great.
pepperoni
Yeah,
on this
that's
thing.
great. That's good.
I want some crispy pepperoni on this thing.
Where are you gonna get it from?
I don't know. I've left that up to Kevin. He was trying to find a round table, he said.
We could just. Is this a better?
That's great. That's perfect. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you want.
I feel like we could get beeps and put it on a pizza.
Wow, okay.
Beef's Pizza? We can do both.
No, I don't.
We got all that Patreon money coming through.
I'm fine with pizza.
All right, cool.
I just have Mike Biffle coming in at 1, so I need to eat.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna. I
Call
figure,
Mike Bithell and see if he's cool with pizza.
Yeah, Mike Biffle loves pizza.
He's British.
He is British.
Loves
Very
pizza,
British,
British.
actually, too.
A couple people are saying, wouldn't it be a shame if Nick missed his flight to PAX?
Don't pull this shit, Scarpino. Get your ass to that panel.
I will make every possible attempt to get to that panel on time. I cannot control the traffic to that panel.
You can.
I
You're gonna be in the
cannot
same
control-
Uber as me. You're on the
cannot
same
control
flight as me.
Where I'm staying, maybe our hotel rooms are separate.
I put you in Airbnb. I am in a hotel. That's a good point.
See, I don't know. I don't know what's
take my
gonna.
eyes
I don't
off
know what's
you.
gonna happen here.
All right,
I don't know what's gonna
all
happen
right,
here. But
all
we'll
right,
see. We're
all
gonna try. We're gonna commit to this fully at approximately about 80%.
Okay. All right.
Into it.
Now, Tim, of course, wanted to have a #1 contender match. I don't know if we have to do that ahead of time. If we
I
do
think
that.
you need to, because here's the deal. Like, I beat you so decisively
That's not true.
that it's not fair to just give you a rematch. You got to work your way back up the ranks.
That's true, man.
You got to start with Kevin.
A lot
and then
of
whoever
people,
wins out of Kevin, you got to go to
people
Tim.
are saying
and then
he
Cool
beat
Greg
you
gets it.
very decisively.
He beat me decisively.
A lot of people are saying it.
It went,
Granted,
it
they're
went to
just
game
saying
3.
it. I understand
Which
that.
means at one point we were tied. That's not decisive.
I understand that, but people are still saying it. So that statement is still true.
There's people, I haven't seen the word decisive come up, but there's a paraphrase in there somewhere like, someone says, super cool Tony says, geez, I'm hungry now. That's clearly a nod to
No,
the
they're talking
decisive
about the
victory
pizza.
that I dealt out to you
Nick, you're making an excellent point.
Last week.
You're making
It's
an
not-
excellent point.
You know, it's like when Conor McGregor fights people, it's just not fair for the other person. It's not your fault. You just didn't know.
Now here you go. Here is a good point. That you
Yes.
don't even, this is something that gets lost as we talk about your win, your victory, Lord and Savior. Is that Iceman 333933 says game 1 Greg wasn't on his toes. So technically disqualified.
That's fair. That's fair. Also,
So
You didn't understand that sentence at all.
no, I
did you?
did. I definitely did. But here's the deal. Also, that game, you don't need to do any of those poses. All you have to do is hold that fucking thing steady.
Sure.
That's all it works.
But we want to.
But I didn't realize that until because you didn't tell me that. Because what you like to do is throw me into the deep end with zero. I've never first time playing the Switch, knocked it out of the fucking park. Champ cam.
You did.
I'm working on something, bud.
Oh God.
Thank
It's
you.
nothing, dude.
I'm
It's
sure it is nothing. Don't forget that you work hard on whatever you're working hard on, but you got to work on getting a pizza too.
Oh, do you want me to do that now? I was gonna wait till 30. Can the chat
Sure.
remind us at 30?
Hey,
to
at
order
11:30, can the chat remind us that we need to order a pizza?
I'll type a reminder in.
Chat.
Thank you. Nick's making a Moobot reminder in there. There it is. There it is. That's exactly. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Thank you everybody for that. You want me to go into the things and stuff then, Kev, while you do your thing?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get through some of the reminders and announcements here. Number 1, Kinda Funny Live 3 tickets are on sale. They are selling incredibly well. Thank you all for your support. Whoa,
What the fuck
that doesn't
did
look like.
happen?
You need me to lean into it?
Okay, we
Lean
gotta
my
go.
head
We
right
gotta
here.
go a little less with the iris. So I'm telling you.
No, I mean,
That's not
I
better.
think I just fucked
I tell
up.
you what, man, you lose the Kinda Funny Nintendo World Championship. They don't even care to put your camera in focus anymore.
You're lucky you have a camera at all. Make you do this at your fucking desk. Just your audio.
June 3rd, Kinda Funny Live 3 here in San Francisco. Day 2, the VIP day. Tickets are on sale. VIPs are sold out. You can still come to Kinda Funny Live 3, Saturday, June 3rd. Come have fun with us. Next one springs to life, I believe, from the Gamescast that's early now for Patreon supporters. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just from a game. Connor, I don't know. Joey Noel did her job because at one point I yelled, "Hey, Joey Noel, set up a Horizon Zero Dawn photo contest."
yeah.
That's real. It's up on the forums right now. I believe the short link is kindafunny.com/ I already shut my email. Photo contest or something like that. Hold on, I'll tell you in 2 seconds. Probably by the time I load the email, the chat will be able to tell me. But I tweeted it, so you can just go to my Twitter too. Basically, the idea is everybody's playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Go take photo mode photos like I did because I love it. And then you can put them up here, your best 3. And there you go. No, this is the badges. I don't know, man. Joey emails me a lot because she's really good at her job.
Yeah.
But then it just kind of becomes white noise.
God, it's
like when
having
Tim
another
talks to
adult.
us.
I know. Tim just starts talking. You're like, oh my god, dude, just do it. Just do it. I don't care what it is.
Horizon Contest.
We'll break the
Kindafunny.com/Horizon
podcast up. It's
Contest.
4 parts. It'll come out.
Ricky
but
put
one
out the
part
wrong one.
will be earlier.
Horizon Contest is what you're looking for. Anyways, go there. You can do that. You have quite some time. It's I think we're talking about the 13th.
I'll put it in
the
the
week
chat.
we got back. No, you're just now champ, Lord and Savior. You're not. You're just doing that. You're just shoving some. All right.
Horizon Contrast. That's what it is, right?
I just like that quite a bit. I just saw a fade. What is Kevin doing over there with the fades?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, great.
Just keeping the shit afloat.
And then a shout out, shout out to the team here. Right now, our Logan review is live. YouTube.com/kindafunny. You can see it right there. You go watch it there. Kindafunny.com for short. Shout out, of course, to us for working late. Congratulations to us.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. And then a real cheers to Kevin for staying here super, super, super fucking late to get this live last night.
Thank you.
Woke up this morning because I would have told you just to go home.
Yeah.
But I know you wouldn't listen.
No.
Like I tried to take it home last night too to do it. You weren't gonna have it. So you stayed here with broken ass internet.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on.
And
with the
things that
internet,
aren't
so it's
working.
gonna be fucking fun.
And so then you got this. By the way, the internet seems to be weird here. So if we ever just drop out, fucking see you later. We're eating
Sorry.
pizza.
Yeah.
But great job, Kevin. Thank you for getting that live.
No worries. Just a slight reminder: if
Yeah.
the internet drops out, we are still recording here. So act
My bad.
professional.
So don't leave. Don't just drop out.
Well, I mean, close the show out, and then we can post it on podcast.
Here's the question,
YouTube
as-
and podcast services.
I have a question about drugs.
Yeah,
I wondered
they're
who I
great.
could ask. Hey Nick, if I was to drop acid during the show,
Yeah.
how fast does that work?
I'm pretty sure it comes on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do that?
No,
Is that something I need to expect as
I'm
your
just saying
co-host
that
now?
would be funny if like we went off the air and I was like, "Fuck it," I just dropped acid.
Guys, we're clearly not going to do anything for the rest of the day except for those 10 Let's Plays. I got no Lizard King. I got everything.
So go
Oh,
watch
man.
the Logan review.
Yeah, it's fine.
Remember the Logan review starts spoiler free, and when we say, all right, now we're gonna do spoilers, we do spoilers. So even if you haven't watched it, you can watch it for opinions, and if you have watched Logan, you can jump in, get the whole experience. In short, though, Logan, great. Logan's awesome.
Loved it. Loved
see
it. Yeah, I highly recommend watching it before you watch our reacts, always, just to see if you agree or disagree with us. But I liked it a lot. I think it's definitely worth going to see in theaters.
As always, I highly recommend you just go to like the Apple Store and put kind of funny videos on every device there, so that we just get all the views.
Oh
It would
man,
look
you
really
know what's
cool.
funny? They love that.
Oh, yeah, totally.
They really love it.
They don't care about
They
anything, man.
catch you usually about the third device and kick you out.
No, they don't.
They ask you to leave, but I think it's fun. Also, right next to that tab, open up X videos. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about the news.
Great.
First story, Kevin. Oh, he abandoned his post again.
Did we talk about? Did you? I put it in red to pimp it out.
Well, yeah, I talked.
Did it already?
I talked about it in the
Okay.
very beginning. Remember when I went
Great.
through? Remember, of
Okay.
course, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. You have a free subscription. Go and give it to us if you don't mind. No big deal if you don't want to give it to us. I'm fine with that.
Cool, we get it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, but whatever. It's fine. You want to bang other people?
Whoa.
Bang other people.
Dang on the
It's
people.
fine. Maybe I'll see other people too. Maybe I can get laid.
Can you?
No.
You could.
No.
Yeah, you could.
I don't have it anymore, man.
Yeah, you
I don't
do.
think I ever had it.
Yeah, you do.
I think I had a moment, and then it was gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
know.
think it's because when you get married, you lose all that testosterone because you
Sure.
don't need it anymore. Your wife
Yeah.
doesn't need you to be a man anymore. You're just basically a really warm pillow at that point.
Sure.
That you
Yeah,
can
she cuddles up
choose
to.
to snuggle up to
Hey,
or
Rob.
not. What up, Rob? How you living?
Are you allowed to come on live things, or is that probably a bad look for you? Probably a bad look for you. So, there's a guy named Rob here. Don't worry about it.
Come on and just tell us one thing that you would never say live. No, I'm joking. Let's not do that. Yeah, please do that. Do one fireable offense, please, for us today.
And if you're wondering, is it Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20? It is. It is. It's him, I must be lonely.
Oh my God, this is what they call padding time when your producer
Well,
comes
no.
back.
Hey, there's Kevin's back.
Hey,
All
what up,
right.
Big Kev Dog?
Yeah.
What
One
up,
day
big
I'm gonna.
dog?
One day I'm gonna
Kev
remember
Dog?
at the end of a show to ask you what was so important in the middle of the show.
It's private stuff.
Damn it! I want to know. Oh, here's the biggest question. Fuck, I forgot all about this. So Kevin, here today, walks into the back talking to Genevieve Saint-Onge, who's bumming around back there.
Right, she's
And
kicking
says,
it.
or maybe it was even to you, I forget. Do you know my house could be on fire right now? And then I hear him say the deal is that Paula called him, swearing she left her curling or flattening iron on.
Right.
Kevin saying, I swear you didn't. And then Kevin ran home to check if it was actually on. I need to know, Kevin. I've
it
been
on?
on pins and needles. Was it on?
Oh no, man, my house burnt down. So.
Was it on or was it not on?
Wasn't much of a
it
house.
wasn't on.
So did you tell Paula never doubt me?
No, I said it. Our house is not burning down.
Here's exactly.
Would you like me
how
to
that-
have? Would you like me to have everybody tweet at Paula? Don't doubt Kevin.
No, definitely not. Please.
Here's
don't do
exactly.
that.
First off, tweet at Paula. Give her some sweet nasty love today, because here's exactly how that conversation went. Baby, it's not on. It's definitely not on. It's definitely not on. Checks it. Whether or not it's on, calls her back. I was right. You should always listen to
Porcelain
me.
sinks melted.
Yeah, it's like, it definitely wasn't on. I told you. I told you. Never doubt me. Wear the dress I put out for you. Wear the dress I put out for you. I'm just saying.
You know me well.
There's a
Nicholas.
little bit of emotional abuse happening.
All right, first real story over at Techno Buffalo. This comes from Joey Davidson, who for some reason that doesn't look like. Now, Kevin, did you highlight that or is that blue behind that?
No, that's just how it is.
That's not on mine, so it's white on white. Nintendo Switch screen scratched by Don, the screen protector now. I did my own pet peeve here where I didn't link over to Gixel, or Glixel, everybody, which is a dumb name. The fine folks at Glixel, Rolling Stone's relatively fresh gaming outlet, have reported a problem that virtually all Nintendo Switch owners will face. Here, the system's dock scratches the screen. Here's the word from them. We've been super careful with our Switch since it arrived over a week ago, and we've been keeping it nestled comfortably in one of Miguel's giant woolen socks whenever we transport it. Unfortunately, after only a week of daily use, it's already getting a heavy collection of little scratches on the bottom hand corner, as you can see in this photo. Then they show the photo. Scroll down.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Hold on.
That's
That's not the screen. I thought
that
it was the screen I was
exactly.
getting.
That is an entirely overblown statement. I feel like. And don't get me wrong. If we've been putting my thing in and out a few days here, right?
Right.
Nice transition, Kev. We've been putting this thing out a few days here or whatever. I checked this morning, no scratches on either my side.
Right.
Even if I did, and this is just Greg Miller, I'm fine with those scratches.
Yeah, you don't care about
Those
scratches.
it isn't on the screen. It's on the what do you call that? The bezel area.
Yeah, the bezel.
Who cares?
I feel like they could have maybe, to alleviate that, put a little bit of some sort of soft material on the
That's
inside.
the bigger
of it.
thing is like if it's a real problem that everyone is facing, totally like what the fuck
Yeah.
Nintendo, but it's not enough for me to be like, oh, because I hate screen protectors. I got
Oh
that.
no! Don't do the screen protector. Don't be that guy.
I got the case from Nintendo, and it came with a screen protector. I was like, no, I'm not putting this shit on there. I don't care. I don't have a screen protector on this bad boy.
No,
And I have a giant scratch in the center.
Yeah,
and you know what? I never see it.
Hey, you really scratched that? Oh, that's right. You scratched that like week 1 of getting the phone.
Yeah, it was like, but it was that thing. We were in here. It was the same thing. We went and saw a movie, and we sat down. I put it down. I'm like, what the fuck? And I looked at this thing, and I had this scratch in there. But the way the screen works when it's on, you don't see it.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of scratches on this thing.
Well, I have a lot of tiny ones, but then I have this weird like curly key one in there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well,
It kind of looks like a fossilized like pubic hair.
It does look like a fossilized pubic hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would drive me nuts.
But it's like, and that's what I was really terrified. But like, really, like you don't see it.
No, I have a bunch. I mean, my phone is like 5 years old, and I have a ton of scratches on it. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. FYI, this is a piece of technology that you interact with on a daily basis, and you're going to be putting it in and out of cases. You're going to be bringing it in and out of planes. It's going to happen. The question is, to what extent will it happen? How quickly? And how quickly? How much can people live with that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know
that would bug the shit out of me if that to me is a design flaw. With
I agree. Again, don't get me wrong. If it turns out that yes, this is the thing, it's totally design flaw. I'm not giving Nintendo the out. Headline-wise, though, I thought it was gonna be this like thing
like
through
you
the
put it in,
gameplay.
it's like fuck. See what they
It's like shooting up like a wood chipper.
Okay, the screen going. Don't dock your Nintendo Switch.
But screen protectors suck.
Yeah, don't do that.
They're like condoms.
Yeah.
Don't use them.
100%.
Or always use them.
I have it on good authority from Jeff Kanata. It's really hard to get a woman pregnant.
It's true. He said there's only a
Game over
1
pregnant
hour.
show, 2 weeks. Rob's shaking his head no. No, Rob said 2 tries. Oh fuck. Well.
Really?
We have
better sperm.
We have. Do you trust Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20, or do you trust Jeff Kanata?
Do you remember
Anthony Carboni's
Lackey?
Lackey? Is that what we call him? No, we love Jeff Kanata. He's excited. He's on the Game Over Greggy show. It was great. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Kevin's doing something.
Kevin is up to shenanigans over there with all the screens.
None of
Remember
it's
when Rob
working.
Thomas used to wear like those necklaces? He would wear like puka shell
Don't they?
necklaces.
Doesn't he still? Who knows what Rob Thomas wears
What
anymore?
the fuck is Rob Thomas doing right now? What is he
2
doing?
chicks same time.
Cocaine.
Can't get them pregnant. It's hard to do apparently, unless you're
can-
this Rob Thomas.
That's the funny thing. The more girls you do at the same time, apparently, the less percentage there is a percentage of you getting one of them pregnant. I think that's how math works.
Well, yeah. I mean, like then it's Russian roulette. It's like you're spinning the chamber. Like,
Yeah, you don't
can't-
know which one is going to go.
Can't get them all pregnant.
Yeah, because you can only do it once, right? And every week. That's what my wife tells me. It's just not fun.
Oh my God. Next story comes from Bungie.net chat. I know a lot of you play Destiny. I want your opinions in the chat to populate as I read this. They talk about the road ahead here. This is from the Destiny team talking about the final expansion and Destiny 2. Hey everyone, we're planning to reveal the final live event for Destiny 1 era, the Destiny 1 era, Wednesday. We're calling it Age of Triumph, and we intend for it to be fun and memorable celebration that will bring the first major chapter of our Destiny adventures to a fitting close. We'll look back upon the 3 incredible years we've shared as a community and look ahead to some final challenges and rewards that await you in the weeks ahead. But first, we want to answer some important questions you've been asking about Destiny's first full sequel. Sequels represent the start of a new adventure for every player, with new worlds to explore, new stories to tell, new powers to acquire, and new loot to earn, and much more. This led us to the decision that would enable us to serve both the game and the player's best interests. Destiny 1 powers, possessions, and Eververse-related items and currency will not carry forward. They will, however, remain accessible to you in Destiny 1. We know that, just like us, you have grown fond of the Guardians you've created. So we do plan to preserve your character personalization. We are going to recognize the dedication and passion you've shown for this world. Specifically the class, race, gender, face, hair, and marking selections for all characters that have achieved level 20 and completed the Black Garden story mission will carry forward. We also plan to award those veteran accounts with honors that reflect your Destiny 1 accomplishments. We believe this is the best path forward. It allows us to introduce the major achievements and improvements that all of us expect from a sequel, ensuring it will be the best game we can create, unencumbered by the past. We're looking forward to sharing more details with you later this year on how to, you're like, blah, blah, blah. So basically, there's the thing. You put all this stuff in to Destiny.
Yep.
Now it doesn't carry over.
Yep.
Do you care, chat? And I'm looking through here.
Yes, they do. Just spoilers. There's a few people that have some choice words for this.
That when I read it, I was like, oh, fuck, okay. Like, I can totally see why people are going to be mad about this. As somebody who is not the biggest Destiny guy, I played through the original portion of the game, beat that. I don't know what level that got me to or whatever. I think it was level 30. Was that a 25, 20, whatever in the middle that you stopped playing at? And then you came back and you used the thing and you got to play more of the thing, whatever. I was never that guy down that rabbit hole. This makes sense to me. You get to carry over the look of your character, great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind jumping. Don't you want to get in there and start fresh and welcome new players and do all these different things.
That's what a lot of people are saying now. I think there was just a few bad eggs in the chat, but a couple of people are saying, yeah, it's a nice fresh start.
Yeah.
They want to do it. It's just like starting your drug addiction all over again.
Exactly.
You know, it's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, okay. Well, good. And I'm glad everybody's not too freaked out, because that was the thing. I was worried about it.
You have to have that reset eventually, though, right? To get that, like, to restoke the fires of the passion for whatever you're doing.
For me,
right?
it's the fact of if you're bringing over your character, why is it on Champ Cam still?
Why isn't it?
I was playing with it.
Let me see it, Kevin.
Oh,
Champ
Jesus
Cam.
fucking God.
It's not big enough.
Oh, it's perfect. That's perfect.
Is it whenever you transition into the Champ Cam, you're going to get that?
Give me a transition over to Greg. See if there's a.
Nope,
see,
there's
does he get
nothing
one?
here.
Oh.
Can you have a little stinky, like, garbage pail come through?
Can it that was amazing. Can it play the wah 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 loser?
We have fun.
Fuck him up, Alf, indeed. HK,
Fuck
you got
him
fun.
up, Alf.
No, it makes sense to me. I think you want people able to jump in there. You want them all start from the base. You want. I think the fact that you get to carry over your look is the most impressive. And here's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Rob Thomas, you might be able to help me, because he definitely can't. In Mass Effect,
100% no.
I didn't carry over all my. It's not like I came in a
No.
souped up Shepard. I had to restart, kinda, right?
Well, and 2, they like rip you apart. And
Right. That. Yeah. Exactly.
I thought there
Exactly.
was some benefit though from beating 1 to going into 2.
I'm sure there's a benefit. There's benefits here too. There's going to be
Yeah.
markings, and I'm sure items and engrams and all this
Sure.
dumb shit that when you turn it on, it's like, hey, thanks for doing everything, being
Right.
Alfredo and being crazy. I don't think it's like, it's just like, all right, cool, you look the same, enjoy it. Like, I just don't think they want you to come in and be like, all right, cool, you're already level 55,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fuck off, everybody. Kevin, the chat is starting to scream pizza as well.
I actually just started looking.
Good job, Kev Dog. Rob, you up for some pizza? We're gonna order some pizza. Crispy pepperonis. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Of course there's gonna be wings.
Yeah,
We're
I
ordering
want
pizza.
Shit, have you ever had Goat Hill
Yeah,
pizza?
it's awesome.
Yeah, let's get that.
Cool.
Awesome.
Packages came where they.
I'll go check.
Thank you. A lot of things happening over here. It's a big day, kind of funny. Are you getting up? Then I'll read some tips. How about that?
Can you put down like what you want for the pizzas, or should I open?
Crispy pepperoni.
Okay, can you actually look it up? Because there's a lot of options. Just go Goat Hill.
Oh no!
He wants us while we're.
Buffalo chicken. Goat Hill's crazy.
So you're asking the people who are hosting the show
Yeah,
to stop hosting and look up.
I mean, it's just not that hard, I think, to figure out what. I want crispy pepperoni pizza. Look at it. Well, do they have pepperoni?
You can say
you want
crispy pepperoni pizza. What does that mean?
I mean, I want these pepperonis like tap tap tap.
Like they're barely pepperoni, like they're little tiny like boy nipples.
Oh, we got some packages. We got some switches. Got some pro controllers. Are you shushing me?
Are you looking up stuff?
Yeah, I'm looking at the tips.
No.
Get a pepperoni pizza pie. Geneviève Saint-Onge. Geneviève Saint-Onge. Are you fine with crispy pepperoni pizza?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Come give me a
How
back
cute you look
massage
today.
while we have this.
I look very business meeting.
She was gonna
very
go to a
business
business
cute.
meeting and then just decided to work from here.
Business meeting outfit. Okay, so I'm getting pizza too?
Oh yeah. Do you want? What do you want? What pizza wise do you want?
I don't
Kevin wants everybody to go look at the pizza menus.
No, it's fine. We'll
No, I'm
just
gonna
order
get whatever you get.
pepperoni
Is one of those for me,
and,
for Christ's sake? Is that mine?
No,
Garlic
these are
butter.
both for me.
Yeah.
Damn it. Amazon, you failed me for the last time.
No, they haven't. And again, it's not they failed you. It's the people who dropped it off.
Skycam.
It's my pro controller.
It's, oh, I didn't get my fucking package because Amazon failed me. They failed me.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Do you know if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime and get a free sub? Have you given that to us yet?
Have I given? Oh, I have not. I should. We Amazon watch my head.
It's my sweat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? What
My
is it?
Switch.
Oh, it's your Switch.
But now-
How many
which is
fucking
now-
switches do we have here?
Well, this is the office
You don't
Switch.
need that.
You can, it's the office Switch, because
I'm gonna use it, Nick.
Nintendo sent us two Switches. Tim and I had ordered our Switches.
Right.
So now my Switch, I want a Switch here so I no longer have to bring the dock back and forth.
That's smart.
Because then we just bring the
We
Switch.
can just buy
like-
a dock too, right?
Yeah, you
Buy-
can, yeah. I don't think you can right now, Tim was telling me. Happy to have a pro controller finally.
Man, their boxes.
Even though I don't ever play anything.
I just want
This
to
is
open
hotness,
that.
right? This
Yeah,
is all
that's
the
great.
hotness. Look at how good that
Nintendo's
is.
always been great about their like, just everything you got to interact with. It's
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah,
I like
of
it.
course.
Should I read the tips? Or you want to read the tips?
You go ahead and read the tips. big guy.
All right. Tips.
Can I get a champ cam?
No. Yes. All right.
You need to
right,
honor.
that's
you need to
foreshadowing.
honor the former champ. Honor. What the fuck was?
He's trying to slow it down.
Oh,
like-
you can slow it. I thought it was just like chugging, like we're running on the Vita out here.
Tomato_Ned says, taking a break from the sweet Switch action to catch my first live show. Love you guys. Here's a tip and a clip to celebrate. Kevin, you will vet that. Brandon Smith says, hey guys, wondering if I could get a shout out to my best friend, Devin. We're both huge fans. Also, hope you enjoy this fun clip. Shout out to Devin.
Hey Devin. I'm sorry. Hey, Devin, it's me, Greg, former Kind of Funny Nintendo World Champion. Just wanted to say,
My
here on
friend.
Champ Cam, that
friend,
shout out.
You can't.
You'll get to talk.
If you want to, yes, thank you, Kevin. I'm sorry. I didn't have the words. Just I was so angry. Now I'm fine because that's what the champion does. Champion deals with adversity properly, and gets through. It's not how fucking fast you get up. It's how fast you get knocked down and get back up.
that was
Rocky
yo,
Five.
yo, the video this guy
Rocky
sent
Five.
was stupid.
Okay.
That was
you
a dumb
know,
thing,
not
and you
getting that
suck.
shit. The Andy Prince says, happy Friday, family. Be safe and have a good weekend. Well, thank you for that, sir. SNES Chalmers 34 says, finally landed a job and wanted to spread the love. If this fun clip doesn't make you laugh, Lola can execute me on the spot. Well, that might happen anyway because Lola has become very totalitarian these days. But Kevin will vet that clip, and if it's not, feel like you can just feel the bullet going into the back of your ear.
Damn.
She uses a 22. You know what I mean? She comes up, pop, 22. Doesn't make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Doesn't exit. Rattles around the brain, just scrambles it. So
Like-
even if you live, you're just
Like
a vegetable.
Wolverine in the
Exactly like
hit Wolverine movie,
Wolverine Origins.
X-Men Origins.
Yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Guinness 516 says, leaving my good vibe tax. Brought my Kind of Funny Live 3 VIP tickets Wednesday. Thank you, sir. My housemate lucked out and found a Switch Zelda last night, and I just found out that I'm going to be an uncle. Life is great. Holy shit. That's fantastic.
Good job knocking up your sister.
Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
How do you know it was me? Mr. Falconard said, Greg, KFL 3, you've taken out Alex, Trevor, and Cameron and FaceTime 3 moms.
Yeah.
You stand there victorious when out of nowhere a tarantula falls from the rafters and the waterman appears behind you. What do you do, I guess, is what he's trying to say
I
there.
fall to my back, Nick bongos the tarantula off of me.
Yeah.
I then spring back up, kicking the waterman in the face, who drops his water. His mask falls off. It was Colin Moriarty all the time.
Oh, shit.
I then Stone Cold Stunner Colin Moriarty. FaceTime Betty Ann. Turns out, though, she doesn't answer. She's in the room. She gores me like Rhino through a table. She stands up. She's now the Universal Kind of Funny wrestling champion.
Now, the big question I have for this, and hopefully Colin can hear me because I'll just raise my voice a little bit, is what do you think Betty Ann's wearing when she does this?
Kind of Funny t-shirt and jeans.
All right.
Nothing else.
All right.
All right.
Wait, got a couple more tips. Josh Anderson says, hi, Greg and Nick. First off, it's amazing when Tim and Greg remember me from RTX Sydney. Always makes my day. Thank you guys for being awesome. Love you guys. Here's a fun clip for the fun clip section. Captain of a sinking ship says, okay, we put parentheses there. Sorry, you spelled it out. You literally spelled it out for me on that one. I fucked that up. Nick, your hair is on fleek. Love you guys so much. Here's an 11-second clip guaranteed to make you laugh if it doesn't ban me. Kevin?
Yeah, ban his ass. That was garbage.
You banned!
Kevin, are you an Ewok? He says question mark. And I feel like, Kevin, maybe you're just angry about the last comment.
I didn't read that.
Julio has given us a fun clip that says, you guys are great. Keep it up. Roderick First says, love you guys and all you do. So sad VIP tickets are sold out. Thank you for keeping me sane while I prepare for my finals. One more week of torture before my trip to the gallows. There are plenty of general admission tickets there, and I'm sure you'll have a fun time in that area.
Keep in mind, too, when I start hospitalizing fans at the VIP, we'll probably start letting standing room only in.
Oh, yeah. If Greg kills 50 to 60% of the VIP people, you're welcome in the balcony. You go up there. We need it for the pictures. It has to look good, even though it's not lit up there and you can't see people. Shredberg says, finish Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a good game, but it's not a good Horizon game. The open world just wasn't as good as the past games like Forza Horizon 2, and especially Horizon 3.
Okay, he had me. I was like, what?
Good prequel.
You got me!
Good prequel, though.
You got me.
For a second, I was like, I'm reading this wrong. Again, this is just me not reading this correctly, and then I got through the joke and
Yeah.
realized he was making it funny. Greg is making it funny.
Kev, have pizza's been ordered?
No. I'm on that. I was fucking checking the...
Kevin just asking if pizza's been ordered. It ain't about who's right and
I can order
wrong.
them.
It's about
Yeah, Nick ordered
who's
them.
fighting Wong. Freddie Wong
You-
sucks. Let's fight Freddie Wong.
Jimmy
Let's
Wong
fight
better.
Freddie Wong.
Jimmy Wong younger. Jimmy Wong
Jimmy Wong better. Jimmy Wong younger.
Oh my God. I feel like you're dark. You're in darkness. It's this side of
I'm
you.
really tan, so.
It's very strange. Hey guys.
I get tan cam?
Give the tan cam, Kev. This one. Sky
Put
cam.
on the one cam, Kev.
Can you give him a loser cam, Kev? Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh,
Fucking
that's
loser.
cool. When I click cut, it just cuts. But when I do this,
Yeah.
they get the champ cam.
I'm champ cam?
No.
That's Jim Cam. I love it every time. Last few tips is from Fralsto says, hey guys, there's a fun clip for this wonderful show on Switch Day. Love you guys. Is today the day everyone gets their Switch officially?
today's
Like,
release
streaming? Okay, that makes sense. Adrian A has given us a tip, a nice tip. It says, happy Switch launch day, guys. Hey, Adrian. Spoiler, it's a busy day And with not a ton of Switch playing happening, see you guys in Boston next week. We will see you, sir.
You will. That's Mr. Amazon.
That is Mr. Amazon. We call him Mr. Amazon. I call him Big Time.
You call him Big Time Amazon?
Big Time, Adrian.
Big Time Adrian.
Shredberg finished Horizon. It's a good game, but not a good Horizon game.
Oh, he double tipped. We did
double
this.
tipped on me. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
And Ray's19
we will
says,
take your money though.
love you guys doing what you're doing. Also a fun clip. Here it is. Boom.
Cool. Before we get into those fun tips, before we get back into that, let's keep going through the news over at Kotaku. Steven Totella, friend of the show. Despite Avatar news, Ubisoft says Division franchise will be supported long term. I had missed this Avatar news, so I'm bringing it up to everybody else. On Tuesday, Ubisoft said its Swedish game studio Massive will lead the development of a game set in the world of James Cameron's Avatar. That left some people, including us, wondering what that meant for the future of the Division, the 2016 Massive-led co-op third-person shooter that got its last announced expansion also on Tuesday. Not to worry, Ubisoft says. Avatar's development has no impact on the team working on the Division or on our plans to continually support and update the game and brand for the long term, a Ubisoft rep told Kotaku. We're proud of what the team has accomplished with the Division, thankful for our community's dedication, and looking forward to sharing more about what's coming next for the game very soon. The rep noted that the Avatar game is a new project with its own dedicated team. Interesting. Could they be lying? Is the Division fucked? I sincerely doubt it. Division sold really well. I think everybody's gonna be fine. Rob, you've played the Division once or twice. Well, now, if I start saying that though, then they're gonna track down who this is. They'll figure out it's not Rob Thomas. Are you scared, Rob? You think they can do it?
I think they'll be fine. There's plenty of developers in that umbrella. It wasn't just Massive.
Sure.
So I think it'll be fine.
But when I write my angry letters, I write them just to Massive, on Reddit.
Right.
As somebody who's on the Reddit, the Division, all the time.
Nick on Twitter.
Next story is over at Reuters, another Ubisoft one. This one applying to Wildlands, which Kevin and I are very excited about.
Hold on. Is this next one?
Yep.
Okay, great. Sorry.
No, it's fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. You're ordering pizzas. You're important. Bolivia complains to France about its portrayal in a video game. The Bolivian government has filed a formal complaint with the French embassy about a video game produced by a French company that portrays the South American country as an area controlled by drug traffickers, authorities said. The game, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, was produced by France-based Ubisoft Entertainment SA and is set to be officially launched next week. The game's beta version has already been downloaded by 6.8 million users, according to Ubisoft. Speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Interior Minister Carlos Romero said Bolivia had delivered a letter to the French ambassador and asked that the French government intervene, adding that Bolivia reserved the right to take legal action. Quote, "We have the standing to do it, take legal action, but at first we prefer to go the route of diplomatic negotiation," Romero said. In the video game, according to a synopsis, a Mexican drug cartel controls Bolivia and has turned it into a violent, archaic narco state. Bolivia is the world's third largest producer of cocoa leaves, used to manufacture cocaine, behind Colombia and Peru.
Yeah.
In a statement to Reuters on Thursday, Ubisoft said the game is, quote, "a work of fiction," and that Bolivia was chosen as the background for the game because of its magnificent landscapes and rich culture.
And also all the cocaine.
Quote, "While the game's premise imagines a different reality than the one that exists in Bolivia today, we do hope that the in-game world comes close to representing the country's beautiful topography," Ubisoft said. The French embassy in La Paz did not immediately respond to a written request for comment on Thursday. Bolivia, stop being a bunch of fucking babies.
Stop being a fucking
Good
baby.
fucking God. This is as bad as when Brazil fucking wrote into The Simpsons because they didn't like that portrayal. Shut the fuck up, it's a video game.
Jesus.
You think I like seeing the US of A?
Yeah.
The best country in the world? Infested with division people?
Here's
I
the
got
thing.
burning people in the streets because there's a thing?
Here, Kevin, give me the one. Give me Champ Camp.
Give Champ Camp?
Every fucking disaster movie features the town we live in getting utterly destroyed. The fucking Golden Gate Bridge always gets destroyed. Do you think I'm offended? No. Because it's kind of cool. I get to go over it. It's not destroyed. Guess why? It's fucking fantasy. Get over yourself. Kevin and Champ Camp. Thank you.
I'm upset.
Do we want to do
I'm upset with Bolivia. Well, let me finish
extra-
my Bolivia thing.
2 extra larges?
That sounds about. We got a lot of people here, but yeah, that sounds about right?
Yeah, I was thinking so.
Do they have wings?
Yeah, they do.
Goat Hill's got wings? 'Cause
They
you
have
gotta,
wings.
you gotta toss some
It's in
wings.
salads and other stuff.
I haven't had a good Goat Hill in a long time.
I'm gonna
Side.
get the pork pie and just a pepperoni one. They got wings.
All right, we're in. That's happened. Important to point out, Bolivia, a bunch of babies.
Yeah.
Also important to point out, Tuesday, we're doing a Wildlands stream, Big Kev Dog and me, 11 to 5, playing with subs. You can get information over on the Kind of Funny forums. I'm sure there's
exciting.
everything. Yeah. Looking forward to it, because no one's here. It's just us. Two
gonna be
kids
great.
hanging out, playing video games.
Here's what I love about you. I would have just not done anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna play a 5-hour-long stream.
Well, my thing is, I want to play this game.
Yeah.
And I got Zelda here.
You do have Zelda.
As soon as we get back from PAX, Mass Effect imminent. Could hit me at any
Fuck,
time.
you're right.
This is like, I think Tuesday's honestly probably Wildlands Day.
Are you done with Horizon?
Oh yeah, I'm Platinum Horizon.
Oh, good
Come
for
on
you.
now. Come on.
Jesus
Who
Christ.
do you think you're talking to?
How much time did that take you?
50 hours. Game clock
Not
said
bad,
50
actually.
hours. Yeah,
You're
no.
really good at games.
No, thank you.
You are. It's not the Nintendo world games, but you're really good at other games. PlayStation mostly. Only. I guess Vita games, but I wouldn't know because I don't interact with that.
You wanted to
be
beat it, and you never got one.
I did.
Now,
I did.
and now you want to switch. It's time to get one.
I should get a Switch because I feel like they're going to support that.
What you should probably do is buy Tim's pre-order.
Does Tim? Does he already have one? Oh yeah.
Right. We have the ones from Nintendo.
Right.
So then I'm fine leaving mine here as the company Nintendo or
Okay.
Nintendo Switch. I don't think we need two. So I don't know I don't know though.
I'll ask him about it. I'm sure in Tim Gettys' world he needs it for some reason.
That's a great point. Tim
Yeah.
Gettys World.
But I'll ask him about it.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
I'm also just probably going to borrow this one when we forget that it's a system that's happening. And just
I'm
play
fine with you
Zelda.
taking it. I just want the dock to stay here. You can't play it on your TV.
I'll just play here.
And you can buy a separate dock. As soon as we can buy an individual dock,
Buy
that's
one for
fine.
your friend.
Why don't we help you? You on the phone with the pizza people and you're yelling about that? Do you need my card?
Yeah. Because I want to take it.
Are you going to
No,
give me a Caesar
no.
salad?
No. You want a Caesar salad?
Get him a
I
Caesar
can walk
salad.
to that. I was going to walk
No,
to
no,
Get him
no.
a Caesar salad. It's the champ.
How long is it going to take to get the
Take
Caesar?
care of the Lord and Savior, Caesar salad champ man.
It's me. Give me a chicken Caesar salad. Chicken Caesar.
Chicken Caesar salad?
Chicken.
Pimpin' Penguin 96 says, "Hey guys, today is a good day. Midterms are done. Horizon is here. My girlfriend is
Yeah, I
now
got Caesar salad.
Don't worry about it. I'll get my own shit.
All right.
girlfriend is now the producer of our college's new channel. I'm now ordering a producer seducer shirt. How's your day going? My day's going really well, with the exception that this man's a coward and has the belt out for cleaning.
The belt has never been cleaned. You can
PAX
tell.
East!
You look at it, and you can tell that it's never been cleaned. Now, what kind of champion would I be if I wore a belt that didn't shine? You know what I mean? Shine bright
Like a diamond?
like a diamond.
The Flannel Death gave a tip and said, "Hey guys, last tip for a while. Saving to move from New York to Colorado. Greg, Jen works at Square Enix. Any chance of a one-on-one about her job or for a games cast? Congratulations on the move. Totally save your money. And no, I don't think we're ever gonna do. I don't think we'll do a one-on-one about her job for the games cast. That seems like there's conflict of interest in there. I wouldn't be on it. If she ever wants to 1v1 me for Game Over Greggy about how great I am.
That's fair. I'll interview you one day.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, you ever been interviewed?
Yeah, once or twice.
Just once by Hideo Kojima. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I'll interview you one
Okay,
day.
I
But
love
I'm gonna throw you
the Nick Scarpino interview.
I'm gonna throw you some curveballs though. I'm not gonna lie.
Here's what we do. We
gonna talk
cancel
about-
Tim and Colin's tickets
Yeah.
to PAX East.
And it's just you and
It's
me?
you and me. We do the
Fantastic.
thing, and then we sit down. We do a one-on-one interview.
Remember, also there's a 50% possibility that my plane I won't be able to make it.
I am on the same plane as you. I
It's
am
not, the
ensuring
plane
you make it
probably
there.
didn't take off.
The plane didn't take off.
Well, there was ice on the runway, unfortunately.
Here in San Francisco,
Unfortunately,
leaving here
yes,
to
it was
get
a
to Boston,
freak
there was ice.
storm. Very
Here in
crazy.
I need a haircut, bad.
You gonna get one?
I also don't like how I look in this shirt.
I like how you look in that shirt.
I had a Superman
like this
shirt
shirt a
on.
lot,
Jen
actually.
pointed out that it had like a grease stain on it, and now I'm wearing this thing.
Was
I
it
like
grease?
it.
I don't know what it was. Oh, no, they would if it was the old donut glaze, we would have known that pretty quick. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what we call Kevin's sperm?
Yeah.
The donut glaze.
Good call on the goat hill.
Someone hit me up today on Instagram.
Really?
Talking to your microphone. What did
Good
they say
for
on
you.
Instagram? I said talking to your microphone, and what did they say on Instagram?
They were apologizing.
They were apologizing to you on Instagram about what?
They were like, I just had the same thing happen to me that happened to you that one time.
What is happening over there? It's taking you. I see you trying to get Kev Cam working.
Oh, God. It just, it doesn't want to work.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Yeah, she was like, hey, sorry. That same thing, like, I noticed something dry on my shirt, and I was like, what the hell is this? Same thing happened to me.
It was cum.
Yeah, it was cum.
I saw on Reddit a few weeks ago there was a photo of a guy in a similar situation. Somebody took from behind, and it was like, when you're in a hurry and you grab your cum shirt, and it was all disgusting on his own. I mean, in a pinch, what are you gonna use, Rob? Now, Rob Thomas, you've had sex with so many different people after Matchbox 20 concerts. You're gonna tell me you haven't once grabbed a shirt? Socks, I don't like.
You guys are disgusting. Here's what you do.
Come on, it's on you. That's
Depending on
Throw that away.
depending on where it is,
I
all
still
you
wash
do-
the socks.
You just roll over onto the floor and rub like the dog does when its ass, when its ass is itchy, and then you just bounce up.
Throwing a cum sock back in your drawer, right? Saying, never make that mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, because you pull it out like 4 days later and it just like stands up on its own. It's like a piece of cardboard.
Never
Yeah.
make that mistake.
It's disgusting.
Now, Mattman974 in the chat says, stop using shirts as cum rags. I mean, that's one way to live, but again,
That's a terrible way to live.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to live like that. I don't live in a world where I can't use my own shirt to wipe up my own spooge.
over at IGN.com. Stick with me. Alex Gilyadov says Suda51 reveals Fire Pro Wrestling Series will return. Fuck yes. So excited.
That's the wrong story.
Spike Chunsoft has announced the long-running Fire Pro Wrestling Series will return this year with Fire Pro Wrestling World. Suda51 made the announcement and showed his support for the new entry via a quick video where he speaks about how the Fire Pro Wrestling Series gave him his first start in video games. However, Suda51 won't be involved with the development of Fire Pro Wrestling, instead saying he'll be rooting for Fire Pro from the sidelines. The new game in the series is coming to PlayStation 4 and will arrive for PC and Steam early access sometime in the second quarter of 2017. Fire Pro Wrestling World will retain the same customization and grappling-focused fighting system the series is known for, and will offer the ability to customize every aspect of the match from your wrestler to the ring itself. Here's where you're gonna get interesting, all right?
Yeah, I'm going.
There will be a variety of modes, including deathmatch, steel cage, barbed wire, or landmines, MMA rules, and no-holds-barred gruesome fighting,
All right.
as well as some online play that includes tournaments, leagues, and exhibition matches.
This excites me.
Fuck yes, Fire Pro's cool.
Was this a thing for you when you were growing up?
No, actually, I missed it, and it was like PS2's where I picked it up. I think I started playing it or whatever, and I reviewed it once for IGN, and it's always been cool. It's something I want to see them iterate on and keep doing. And they also, it just needs to be here. We need
why
it.
not?
Somebody's got to challenge THQ and their bullshit.
Well, it's happening.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2K? How would I know? It's the exact same fucking thing. Make them better. Final story, also from IGN.com. Alex Osborne says, No Man's Sky developer announces funding initiative for Hello Labs. No Man's Sky developer Hello Games has launched a new initiative called Hello Labs, which will support other small developers who are creating games that use procedural generation or are experimental focused. Studio founder Sean Murray shared the news today during his session at GDC titled Building Worlds Using Maths. Hello Labs will provide funding and support to 1 or 2 projects at a time, and Murray confirmed that one project is already in active development. During the talk, Murray briefly mentioned, it's better out than in, Kevin.
No, keep it in.
No.
You're done
What did you want me to
being
do,
on
Kevin?
air. Not burp.
Kevin, you know why people come here? For the camaraderie, for the friendship,
Cum stains.
for the snakes.
Why are you holding that?
I do it all the time. If there's
Do you
something,
think that's why it makes that ringing noise?
if
when
there's
it's not
something
plugged
dangling
in?
between my legs, between my thighs, I'm gonna grab it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know what I'm talking about, right? That like really weird
It's not
noise.
because of that.
Really?
I guarantee it's not because of
could
that.
be.
It isn't though.
Remember when you broke the other thing?
The microphone I spilled the water all over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did
During
that.
the talk, Murray briefly mentioned that he's been up to at Hello Games, saying he's been busy. He's been quote busy working on a current update for No Man's Sky. He also took a minute to reflect on the game, saying, "Whoa, IGN's got an ad up here that popped it all the way up, saying No Man's Sky started as a hobby to me, and in some ways it still is." That's not a good quote. You don't want to say that when No Man's Sky's been in so much hot water. it's a hobby to me, and in some
Something that
ways
you
it
kind of
still
do
is.
on the side. Don't really
This
think a
game
lot
that
about.
everybody's really mad at you about? Oh,
Yeah.
Sean, no. Interesting announcement. Court of public opinion still, I think, pretty negative on Hello Games. Hello Labs, an interesting move. Go get them. Go do your thing. I still like No Man's Sky for what it was. Kev, you like No Man's Sky for what it was?
Yep.
Thanks, Kev. Dynamite dropping.
I think Colin had a couple choice words earlier, but I'm not quite sure what he just said about that.
He actually said he loved it.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
he said he really liked it.
Yeah. That's
You
cool.
platinum it? Rob did? Did you enjoy it? Or was it just like, okay,
Enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't have overhyped expectations.
nailed it. As if people should have listened to us earlier on when we were saying, no, stop getting it. It's not that. Don't say it's that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We run you through the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping to the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. But in between those 2 segments, I reach into the internet, grab a video game, and give it to one of you. How do you win the video game? It's simple. B, in the Twitch chat like so many of you are right now.
Kill your parents.
No, that's not, the Menendez brothers have never won a
they
game
didn't
from
win
us.
anything?
Be in the chat like so many of you are right now, or if you're watching later on, or just want 3 other ways to win. You, if you're one of the YouTube people, or the podcast people, because they're great people, or just another Twitch person, you can be a Twitch sub. Remember, Twitch subs here get automatically entered to win the game. Don't have to be here. Plus, you get the logo next to your name, the cool emotes, private chat time with us. One day you play multiplayer games like me and Big Kev Dog are playing this very weekend. Or no, Tuesday? Not weekend, Tuesday.
Down to play this weekend.
We can't stream it, I think, this weekend.
I just been together.
Oh.
Friends.
But how far do we want to get ahead of everybody too? That's the other thing.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. That's the whole thing is I'm not really sure how it's going to work in terms of like people coming together.
Because when I shot someone in the face, they acted like I shot someone in the face. You know what I mean? In Division, I didn't feel that way.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm down to play a little bit.
Whatever. It's up to you. Downloading right now.
Oh shit, nice. Okay. You got some, she ad free for Twitch too. Good job. You can also go to patreon.com/kindoffunny or kindoffunnygames. Support us at the $2 or and above level. You are a winner, entered to win. Plus you get bonus episodes. Every bonus episode we've ever done. Plus any other goodie you get for your perk. I got ahead of the game today. I got in early, so I did the random number generator there. We're giving out Warhammer Quest on Xbox One. Mm-hmm. It's going, random number generator said, to a Patreon supporter. It is Carl Taylor, who I've already emailed the code. Congratulations, Mr. Taylor.
Way to just take all the excitement out of that one, huh?
What do you mean?
You gotta do the beep boop bop boop. People are like, oh, is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be me? You're just like, I already emailed the dude. He already knows about it.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. We're ahead of the game. Let's eat pizza and play Beat Cop.
Yeah, beat cop today. No new tips have come in, so we're calling tips, which is great. We can then run through. Are there any fun clips that were past mustard?
Yeah, it was,
Let's watch some fun clips.
Give me the clips.
Give me the clip.
Give me the clips.
Give me the clip.
Give me the clips. Up I go.
Are you sure there's no more?
What?
I mean, based on Muxie, do you want me to jump into the other
What's the
thing?
last one on Muxie? What's the
Flannel
last
Death.
one?
Flannel Death was last
we're
Muxie.
good, we're good.
Okay. Oh, you didn't check?
Seconds. I'm gonna just throw it in.
Just give it to
Just
us.
let's see what happens. What's the worst that happens? It's an unfun clip and somebody
Ready?
bans themselves.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Doors
No
open
sound.
this Friday, so come on
no
down
sound
to the
either.
barbecue.
I got sound.
You got some?
Oh shit!
That's stupid. That was dumb.
That was dumb? Not even worth my time to get sound. Fuck you, kid who put that in.
All right, ready?
Break your switch.
Are you ready?
Yeah. This is clearly a muted YouTube video. Does that matter?
Oh shit!
Don't fuck around on roofs, people.
That was awesome. Can I see it again, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, again, good definition of a fun clip. It's short.
Oh, it's sad.
I love how much Kevin takes pleasure in seeing other people suffer. It's fun.
Nick, you ready?
Go for it.
Gotta go full screen.
Coach of the year. Damn, okay. I don't think that's a legal move.
The kid double dribble though?
I mean, yeah, I think there was a pretty big travel right at the offset, I
alright,
think,
so there
yeah.
you
I
go.
feel like that kid thinks he's playing football, and everyone else playing basketball. And they got to
The
meet
coach
somewhere in the
didn't
middle.
think that, huh? That's it.
That's it.
Everything else
Oh.
was trash, and you
Everyone
should try
else screwed
harder.
up.
Well-
and you should rethink your life.
Don't be a bunch of idiots and submit bad fun clips.
Yep.
Submit good fun clips.
Like the shampoo prank. Those are great fun clips. I
You
watched
just like
all
it
8 of
because
those.
I'm just bikinis, right?
Yeah. That's it. Hard bodies and bikinis, my 2 favorite things.
Hard bodies and
Dudes too. There's some hard body dudes. I'll look at that.
We got it.
I'll look at abs all day on a guy or a girl or a dog.
Who is, to you, and I
What?
think I know the answer, but
Yeah.
who to you is the most handsome man?
The most handsome man?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's a tough one. I would say like one of the best looking dudes. There's a top 5 list for me. I would say like I'll go with Daniel Craig's up there.
Okay.
Not best looking, but he just has the sexy vibe.
Now, is that because of your obsession with Bond?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I also like Idris Elba. I think he's a very good looking human being.
Sure.
Hugh Jackman's up there. Chris Hemsworth's up
See,
there.
I thought Hemsworth is what you'd leave.
Hemsworth.
Finish, but Ryan Gosling was clearly.
I'm sorry. Where's my brain? Ryan Gosling's the best looking man on the planet.
Okay, cool.
He's the sexiest human being on the planet.
Does it make you sexually confused when you realize how much he looks like Mark Ryan Sally?
No, it just makes me want to bang Mark Ryan Sally.
Gotcha. Just making sure. Just making sure.
He knows it.
It's a compliment, Kev. It's 2017. You can walk up to anybody on the street and say, "Hey, I want to bang you," and they're like, "Oh, thank you for
They
that."
have to, and they
Thank
have
you.
to say yes. Because that's
No.
society we live in.
They just say thank you for that compliment. Tourette's Monkey says, Greg, tag team for Nintendo World Championship. Tag team for Nintendo Championship. Nick and Tim versus Greg and Alf. Well,
For the tag team,
We
wanna
don't-
have like a Sony tag team.
we don't have enough people for tag teams. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
I think we have exactly enough people for tag teams. There are 4 of you guys. That's 2
Well,
tag teams.
you're 5, and then if there's
No,
just 2
I'm behind
teams,
the,
that's-
I'm like the ref or like the dude shouting things.
you are the most biased. Tim's gonna win whatever he's on if you're the ref.
You always say that, but it's never been true. That hurts my feelings. I don't want Tim to win.
Nobody
Do you want
wants
to talk
win.
about how Gia broke your heart last night at Logan?
No,
Okay.
bitch.
Jesus?
What? She
heard
knows
that.
what she fucking did.
What did she do?
I don't want to talk about it, Nick.
Princess Daisy 3 says, Nick, how's your iZombie viewing go? No joke, Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 is in the season 2 finale. Fun fact, the head iZombie showrunner is also named Rob Thomas, so they went all out with the joke.
They really did. They really did. It's good. I love iZombie. It's super fun. You guys should definitely check it out. I haven't watched. I think I got halfway through season 2 and I've stopped because I got life. More, Netflix got in the way, but I'll go back to it.
I got life more. Netflix got in the way.
I mean, who are we kidding? I don't have a fucking life. It's clearly I'm watching The People versus O.J. Simpson.
So good.
So fucking good.
You did it?
What's that? I 100% think he did it. Yes. After you watch, if you get.
Does anyone think he didn't do it anymore?
Where's
Like,
the blood, though?
What's that?
It was everywhere.
Everywhere.
The blood was everywhere at both
Not
In
on
the
him,
ends.
Bronco?
though, you know what I mean?
Both.
Not on him.
Not on him?
He washed himself.
Wait, what? Yeah, he showered.
You guys can't get blood off showering. Come on.
But that's why he wore the gloves
You
for
ever
it. That's
watch
why he had those
that?
isotoners.
It's just on you for life.
He had
Oh, wow.
isotoners. Plus, this was the 90s, man. They didn't have any technology back then. They didn't even know what blood was.
That's the funny thing, yeah, when they in the thing where they laugh DNA out of the room at first.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
But that was brutal. And then the guy goes over shakes. He's like, is he fucking shaking everyone's
Yeah,
hands?
yeah.
Because he was all rattled.
I feel like we were going somewhere with that, and then we got, so it's just whatever. So, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Taylor CF says, Nick, did you hear about the Ferguson fight being
I
canceled?
did not hear about that.
Is that the headliner for
No.
UFC this weekend?
No, it's Woodley and Thompson.
Gotcha. Somebody asked that earlier. I didn't understand the question. I thought they were talking about Woody Harrelson. Who do you have in the fight this weekend?
I don't have a stake in it, actually. I'm
Yeah.
not really familiar with a lot of these guys. It's the Nurmagomedov fight. That sucks. I can never say that guy's last name. Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. That got canceled. Fuck.
Ugh.
That's not good.
Frog and Bullfish 89 has
They
a
just
fucking
canceled the
breaking alert here. Greg, Switch issue alert. D-Brand, a device skinning company, just tweeted that their skins mess up the coating on the Switch. When the skin is peeled off, it removes some of the paint on the Joy-Cons as well as the Switch, so people don't skin your Switch. Oh my God. This brand I've never heard of is crippling Switches.
See, this is
Don't put stupid things in your consoles.
this
Toasty
is a,
stickers, cool things.
this is a fucking huge problem. So
PSN Magazine?
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Put it on your PS1.
Here's the new Skycam?
Yeah.
Let me see this bitch. Looks like Johnny 5.
It really does.
it does look like
No
Johnny Depp.
disassemble.
So apparently, the person that was supposed to fight Ferguson, Khabib Nurmagomedov, was taken to the hospital due to weight cutting issues. This is a big problem. Like people when
The
they have to
trash
cut
bags?
weight,
Yeah.
they'll have to dehydrate themselves so badly. So I wonder what this is. I have to read the rest of this article, but that sucks.
What happened? Oh, they're not doing the thing this Friday?
No, the fight's still going, but one of the fighters had to drop out due to some issues. He had to be hospitalized.
Doesn't sound like a fun fight.
Now, Captain Geach 36 has a really interesting question. Are you
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Give it to me.
Greg, would you guys stay on the air in live broadcast through another 9/11 like Howard Stern? I didn't realize Howard Stern did that back in the day.
I think we would. Why wouldn't we?
I see the changeover here would be, I think, the fact that our stupid show, we'd be able to watch live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's one of those two. I don't know. I mean, this is a very weird question, right? Like, I feel if Colin was, if it's a 9/11, if it's in New York again, Colin is going to leave the show to call friends and family or whatever.
Right.
But if it's just like me and Nick are like all of a sudden stop a plane's hit another building or something, you know what I mean? Like if we didn't know, that immediately meant bells and whistles. You'd guys be updating, we'd check over and stuff. I think if as a dumb college student, as fucking, what the hell's happening? I don't know. It's all minute to minute changing of whatever was the real 9/11. Like, I don't think we would know what was happening until we were well into already watching what's happening.
Right. Oh no, I feel like I'd call my wife and my family, make sure they're okay.
See, that's the thing, and that's the thing. If it was in San Francisco, like, no, we'd all be like, if it's in Chicago, no, I'm off the thing. But it's like, it's happening in Timbuktu, I don't know. Do I know anyone in Timbuktu? Can I help Timbuktu?
Is Timbuktu a real place?
Yeah.
Fun. Didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure. See, X-Chronos 815 says, kind of funny reacts terrorist attack.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny because we're joking around about it. It's not really happening.
Chillax.
Yeah, exactly.
Chillax. Bear's looking on
Like,
point
joking
today.
about it.
Well, if you don't joke about it, they win.
I don't know, man. There's like a polite way around it.
Is there a polite way to win?
I don't know, man. I'm excited about this pizza. And
I'm gonna get into sub only here in a second.
I'll do it for you.
Okay, Big Bear Monty says, Greg, any chance of an Oreo ration for Peeps Oreos? I feel like the ship's sailed. They're already out there. If you want opinions on them, they're out there. Plus, that show is just a bitch to do. Not enough people watch it. There's no return on the investment that I put into it. I'd rather play more Zelda and talk about that to you. I'd rather sit here with Nick and argue about why he's not giving me a 1-2 switch remake.
Now, interesting. I never thought of this angle, which I'm sure I'll utilize in my future to retain my title longer. N7_optics says, Nick, I don't think you can make weight for your next title defense, and that's postponed. You're right. I mean, that's a big problem.
Don't they take
right?
away your title if you're under, like, if you're not in the right way?
You vacate the title if
Yeah.
you are the one who violates it that way.
No, they just postpone it. And given IBJJF rules.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's how it
yeah,
is.
no, I think that's. But the thing is this: it has to be a catchweight fight,
Okay.
right? You clearly outweigh me by a good
400 pounds.
200 to 300 pounds. We have to meet in the middle someplace. So if you can't get down to 190, then we can't fight each other.
Okay, I like where your head's at on this
Nick,
one.
he'll lose the weight.
Hey, you know I will.
Will you? In a week? You can drop that a week? That's not even
I'm like
insane.
just dead on the plane. Like,
I'm like, I got him. Fuck yoga.
yeah, exactly. I mean, here's music, 60s to 90s. Greg, do you think that No Man's Sky deserved to win the Innovation Award at the Game Developers Choice Awards? I don't know what it was up against. Probably not, but I don't know what it was up against. I feel like that's not a great thing to say. It didn't really innovate. It was a fun game for what it was. But again, I don't know. That's a question I don't have the things for. And then HT Guild Thunder. Greg, what are your thoughts on Final Fantasy 15? We talked about it a long time ago. I like the fighting system, and then I just fell out of it. So
Yep.
That's the end of that.
Here's my other question for you.
Lay the other question on me. Is this about cutting weight again?
What is our no? What is our policy on drug use? Like,
We encourage
are we
it.
allowed to
Oh,
do
you can do all the
steroids?
steroids you want to do this for Kind of Funny.
Okay, so
the
you're
Kind of
saying
Funny
you
Nintendo
have to do
Championship.
steroids. If you're not doing steroids,
I don't think
you're
you have to.
disqualified.
That's not the requirement of it.
Well, I mean, if everyone else is doing it, you're gonna do.
You have to
poorly.
do
You
it.
might as well just have to do it, right?
So I got.
Well,
I
you
got-
want to, yeah, you want to be
That
there.
is sound
Yeah.
logic right there, guys. If you even want to participate, you're gonna have to do the steroids.
All right. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like a ladder
So-
match. It's a steroids match.
Take your pants down.
Both these guys have been doing steroids for 2 years, and now they get to fight.
I'm gonna shoot this needle.
Don't cough in your hand, Nick
Yeah.
says Peanut0423.
Yeah, I'm typing back to him.
Tell him go fuck himself.
I said, don't tell me what to do.
ABNJ77 says, how does the Pro Controller feel? It's always weird to try to fuck around with the controller when there's no game to play. Sticks feel a bit loose, but I'm sure they work fine.
Right now.
It's not set up yet.
Dog.
Oh, actually, yeah. Go get me my Switch, please.
Figure out why you're not lit. These are happening.
Yo, you figured out why I'm not lit?
Well, I mean, we're trying to flag off the reflections against the screen back there, but
Sure.
it's not working. I feel like it's just not working because when you lean back, it's not. That just drops.
Nick, just be cool. This light right here is being blocked, right?
Yeah.
Can you charge off a PC, or was that one of the things we heard we couldn't do? You don't want the hug? Since when do you not want hugs? Who hurt you?
Are we still on?
Yeah.
We still on right now?
We're definitely still on. Oh, you're still dark.
Oh, it's charging.
It's just leaning back. Is that doing? I did do shit. Oh. Super entertaining show. Every time we do this.
City of Stars. This is why people watch, apparently.
No, I think people like.
The intro of the show.
I
Sure.
feel like there's just an aspect of the show that people watch because it's somehow some small way makes them feel better about themselves. Like no matter how bad their day is going, at least it's not getting this bad. Look at Greg right now. He's already played with this thing. How can you be still excited?
Oh, I gotta use. Oh, to pair this controller, I gotta use the USB dock. Oh, no, I can do wireless. Close this screen and select change grip order. On the next screen, hold the same button. Change grip order. Do that.
War_D1 says, Nick, any movement on getting on JRE? No.
What's
Haven't tried.
JRE?
Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh.
No.
Have you tried? Have you talked to him?
No, never tried.
You got the balls of fury guy to respond to you real
I
quick.
do got the balls for you guy.
That was super well.
No, I don't know. I just I do go. Still going. We're still talking back and forth, trying to figure out a date. Yeah, nothing to report on that just yet.
I think I gotta charge it first. I think that's my problem.
The Awkward Dragon 9 says, this is the Kind of Funny evening show here in the UK. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, Kevin!
Kevin, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be evening in the UK. Can we change to the evening look?
No, we cannot.
Can we change to the evening look?
Literally nothing we can do right now.
There's nothing we can do right now.
No, I'm sorry. I'd
the
want to
evening
change it.
look.
I'd love to do that for you. Nick, I would love to.
What are you doing right now?
Final question from sub only. Harry picking 7. Who would win in a fight, fist fight, Colin or Kevin? Now, are there rules to this engagement?
What's
we
the-
said
what's the
fist
rules about
fight.
drug abuse? I know,
So is it bare knuckle? We have to do this, or
I
if
think it's just the fight.
Kevin grabs him like an alligator and takes him to the ground, is that okay?
That's okay in a fist fight.
Is it? I was asking to see what the chat.
Yeah, it's street fight. There's no rules.
I'm just tossing it out there.
That's the only fight I agree to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
can do
Totally.
this.
Kev, I'm
Almost
assuming you
done.
say you win.
I have input.
Colin Moriarty's here. He's got input.
Colin has the.
You know, go turn on the Kev cam for him, Kev, or tell him how to. Stop installing that thing over there right now. He's got his hood up. Colin Moriarty's ready. He just came out of intense training.
What's going on, Colin? Tell him who's gonna.
Colin, who would win in a fist fight, you or Kevin?
He just kissed me, which. So the thing about it is that I feel like Kevin might have the advantage. Kevin's obviously a very strong, stout young man.
He's younger than you.
He's younger than me.
He eats a lot more calories than you.
The thing that I'm concerned about is
He's been
that
carb loading for this his entire life.
as we've already established, deep inside of him, because his grandfather was a Nazi officer, he has Nazism in him. And obviously, we wiped the Nazis out in less than a year when we invaded Normandy. Obviously, in June '44. By April '45, it was already over. Now we were in North Africa and we were in southern, fighting the Italians. And so what I'm wondering is if he has just loser genes in him. In other words, like when it comes, because the Nazis had loser genes in them.
Sure.
So what I'm wondering is if my pure American blood running through my veins from I didn't have any Nazi family.
Nope.
I had only
Not one
family that were only fighting in the American military.
Last I checked, you're half Irish, half Italian. They've never lost a war.
No, well, I mean, an ironic twist of fate. I am half Italian, and the Italians lost to the Americans.
But you
my
can't say 'cause you're
grandfather,
American.
who was Italian, defeated and it gets very complicated.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that coursing through my veins, there's no Nazism. And this is one of those things where, do you understand, Kevin? Is that a reasonable kind of?
No.
No, he says that's not a reasonable kind of.
But now the counter argument is that Kevin looks like Mick Foley. He is dressed like Mick
That
Foley.
does look
And
like
any
Mick Foley.
shirt on. I even understand that reference.
He's just McFoley, and not only that, he has just decided to forego his responsibilities on the show this morning to play with the new camera that came in.
You guys got it. You guys got. What do you want me to do?
I asked you to change the background for a funny joke for our friends over in the UK, and again, maybe your Nazism coming out. You don't like the UK. Maybe that's what's happening.
No,
Maybe that's what's happening.
Kevin,
I
don't
know.
do that to the UK.
Kev, which hand was it again?
No,
Remember?
don't. We don't do
Which
that
hand was
anymore.
it? We didn't do it
Wait.
anymore? We're not allowed.
Oh, they tried to take PewDiePie out.
I'm
sure he won that money. I'm sure he'll make another $20 million next year.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, real quick.
No,
Just
go
one
ahead.
thing. Don't try to wrap it up. I'm not done.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say to Kevin's credit was this. That, in fact, Kevin would destroy me in a fight. And it wouldn't be pretty. But I would do my best. And I would
As you always
certainly
do.
I would certainly not go down without a fight. I've gotten the shit kicked out of me in the past when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I never went down like a bitch. I always tried my hardest. And then I had a concussion and it was really bad and I got beat up by a bunch of people.
All
right, see ya.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Remember, each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, we come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping to the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns, and each day giving away a video game. How do you win the video game? It's simple. Be in the Twitch chat like so many of you are right now. Or if you want 3 other ways to win, or you are one of the people watching on YouTube later or listening to the podcast later, you can support us by being a Twitch subscriber, which gets you the logo. It gets you the emotes. It gets you the private chat time. It gets you to play games with us, like Kevin and I are doing on Tuesday with Wildlands. Bolivia, stop being fucking babies.
Who's babies?
Bolivia, the entire country.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
They're making a game set here that doesn't make us look good. Bonjour. What do they speak in Bolivian? Bolivian?
Spanish?
Bolivian? What's Bolivian for hello, Kev?
Oi.
Oi, it's me in Bolivia, governor!
do they
We
speak in
sure
Bolivia? They
are a
have
bunch
speak
of
Spanish in
pussies!
They 100% speak Spanish. Literally everyone knows that right now, Nick. Come on.
Well, Bolivia is Central America?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I get confused when we get
They
to South
probably-
America
they
because a lot of people
probably
speak
speak-
Portuguese in South America, right?
I mean,
Brazil. What do they speak in Chile?
You can get it on podcast services around the globe. You can support us on Patreon to win the game.
Chile.
It's all out there, a lot of
Language.
stuff. Let's go through
Some
the
people
subs.
speak Quechua.
Spanish. Okay. Mostly
Quechua
Spanish.
too, though.
Do you want to read the subs, Nick, or do you want me to read the
This is
subs?
what gets complicated with it,
Quechua.
right?
All right, I
What
will.
is Quechua?
Geodude.
Language of
I
the
like my women like I like
Incans.
my golf scores. In the 80s with a slight handicap. Jesus.
Shit.
Wet net slap. Genius envy. NX finally gave it to us. The king, you know who. Tries key. Yeah, tries curve. Tries. Whatever. Try KK stir. God damn it, guys. Sir Daniel Karen. CDBD3. Agent. No, a great beard. Hey guys, game design class is whoop my ass. The Rock himself. What?
I don't know.
Hey
Now you
guys,
know my
gaming
pain.
class is whooping. I know this pain better than anybody. Whooping on my asterisk, The Rock himself. I could use some words of encouragement. Fucking, just do it. You can do it. Think of it this
You're not
way.
getting shit from me.
If the people who made Life of Black
better.
Tiger or whatever can fucking make games, you can make games. Badger, O City, Boogs Yeeman, Powder SW, Air Can't Be Shown, Greg. I sent Colin a Mora T mug last December. Do you know if he got it? Colin, did you get that mug? Mora T? Moriarty? But it's like Mora is Mora. Yeah, he got it. It was on the kitchen table for him. He says thank you. The Awkward Dragon 1. Remember, you don't need to send us anything. we appreciate your love and support and your money. You don't need to send us things, because then we forget to tell you. The Awkward Dragon 1. Ja Lop Beyond Bongos! Kevin DPDT. Literal Zero TV. Pack 520. War _ D1. Shepherd 1985. Shipshape 1. Hitman X187X. ABNJ77. Carouse in the House. Mr. Von Penguin. Xtion _ Death. Melamo Bradley. Rodrigo. Frowls Toe. Young Toff. M1TZK1. Lord Verriage. Belmont 8-3. Nick should retire undefeated with the Nintendo World Championship. No, he should
thought
not.
about it.
He's
I thought
already
about it.
shook on it. If he doesn't defend it at PAX East, he's a coward.
Also,
The thing about
legally, he
this-
can't do that.
It's a possibility that there will be a press conference happening before next week announcing my retirement. It's also a possibility that there's a press conference that gets announced last week, whatever, announcing that I got popped for steroids and that I have to wait another 6 months before I'm allowed to fight
H.
again.
Fisher
and
S.
you're allowed to fight an interim title match, but you have to give me the shot when I come back. That's how it works.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Darth Sororal.
What are we on steroids again?
PokeDude97. I don't know. We're on
Okay, on
steroids.
steroids, that's
PokeDude97 says, "Yo, Greg and Nick, I got my Montando Switch last night. Everything is a
the
lot similar than I
Montando
expected."
Switch.
Outlaw 8179. Nick looking on point. Enjoy your weekend, boys.
Thank you.
Darth Talent. Good work. Keep up the bongos. The Pixel King 1. PNW Phenom. SFX. Snooty Fox. A Cast 679. Garbiarius. PSN 7 pretty much, but he put an I in there. Doc Online. AB Tist. Pew pew. Bye mom. Need games. Jack Kruba. Show me that love and smile. Dono Beats. N Stokes Berry. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. See you all Kind of Funny Live 3. Hashtag bongos. N Darky 89. 3 months of free money given to the crew. Thank you for your Amazon Prime subscription. Libo 27. Happy Switch Day. And the final one, Robot Boy 28. 6 months on Switch release day hype. Keep fucking that chicken. We got you. Champ, play us out.
Ba-da-da-do-do.